expect Supergirl to maybe go off with a bang, or maybe like kind of ease her way into Superman, which is why she's having her final season. Superman and Lois, by the way, not Superman, because that just sounds dodgy. What's going on, guys? Geeks and Nothing. Today we're going to be doing a review on the pilot for Superman and Lois. So they did say it would be a 2-hour premiere event, and what by the looks of it they're going to do like some sort of thing where it's like 1 hour on the first episode, 1 hour on the second episode, or they're going to split the episode into like 2 parts and have 1 hour part 1, 1 hour part 2 of just one episode. So I don't know what they're exactly doing with this 2-hour premiere event. I'm saying it like that because I don't know what's happening. I can't tell you specifically because I'm obviously not working with the CW. But yeah, fucking hell. The show kind of is taking over the Supergirl show. It's like Supergirl after its last season will be no more. So expect Supergirl to maybe go off with a bang, or maybe like kind of ease her way into Superman, which is why she's having her final season. Superman and Lois, by the way, not Superman, because that just sounds dodgy. Yeah, I'm expecting for Supergirl to maybe ease her way into the Superman and Lois show, because I mean, fucking Supergirl is obviously cousins of Superman, and you don't really see her being mentioned in the first episode. Especially when, in my opinion, the first episode is all about like kind of family. You see that between Lois, Cal, and the fact that I think it's Jonathan's the one that has anxiety, and is kind of basically about the children evolving, and then by the end them being closer together as a family. So that's kind of a take what I felt like they went in a direction with the first episode. And so but the opening, they're treating it like, I don't know, they're treating it like this is your first time ever seeing Kal-El on your screen, Superman on your screen. Like, he's from Krypton, he's from this world where there's a bunch of fucking people like us, not exactly like us because they're not really, well, to us they're aliens, not specifically humans, they're Kryptonian. So they're just people like us, maybe with advanced technology in a sense, but they're treating it like you have never seen Superman before. So they did the opening of Superman's origin, and they kind of did his origin, and then kind of did a full backstory of what happened between the events of now and the events of what happened in the past before this present day. But the thing I noticed is that at first they were only going to have one, Superman and Lois were only going to have one child, I'm pretty sure, but Crisis on Infinite Earths actually changed that. So they never mentioned about that, which is very odd. I thought they would. But the OG suit. So like, we all know Superman to have like this blue costume, red cape, and with a Superman logo there, which is true. But one version of a Superman costume was very different, and you will see what it looked like in the thumbnail, but in the comics, if I can find it, it looks like this. And yeah, it also obviously within the backstory showed how Lois and Clark met, Kal-El. Pretty basic. We all know the Superman and Lois story. I think Clark met Lois in the Daily Planet, but in this at the end, in this version of in this episode, Clark actually gets fired from the Daily Planet to be there for the kids. So like I said, I'm going back to that same thing that I said at the start of this video, that this episode is about family. That's what I got from it. Obviously Superman's child has anxiety. We didn't know that after Crisis ended. We didn't know that one of their child would have anxiety. It's a weird take, but I see what they're doing. The opening was fucking incredible. And yeah, I thought, right, so when those shot scene where Superman was like going to talk to Jordan and then Jonathan, Superman went to fucking talk to Jonathan, and bear in mind they don't know it's Superman at that point. So Jonathan went to like talk to Superman went to talk to Jonathan, and you see him playing Injustice 2, and he was playing his Jonathan was playing his Raiden, and he was fighting Superman, which is kind of weird because obviously he said he don't like Superman in the game. He said he was trash, he was shit, and all that crap. But to me, that thinking more into it, Injustice 2 could be a game. The Injustice 2 game, fucking Jonathan playing Injustice 2 could be an Easter egg to Batman vs Superman. Hear me out. But in the game, at the end of the thingy, you get to choose what side you want to be, Batman or Superman. You can choose which one. So it's like Batman versus Superman, that same rivalry between them at the end of the movie. At the end of the game, I should say. And I felt like them putting Injustice 2 gameplay in there, and him saying Superman sucks is kind of maybe a nod, not an Easter egg per se, but some sort of nod towards it. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but that's what I got from it. And obviously I mentioned that Superman got fired from journalism, which I didn't like, because Clark is obviously, he's a journalist, and I've always known him to be working at the Daily Planet undercover. And obviously everyone knows that Superman's mother dies, and expectedly she does. So if you're a comic nerd and you're watching that and you don't expect that, then you're fucking retarded, let me tell you that. But Martha dies, expected, but my god, it does hit you. It really fucking does hit you. Like, if you are a person that kind of has witnessed your own mother dying, like, if you have been through your own mother dying, like, you've lost someone in your life, then that will, it fucking hits you. I'm telling you. Jordan has a crush. Is it Jordan? Who's Jonathan and who's Jordan? One of them has a crush. The anxiety one. He has a crush on the person, on this girl, and later on she finds out that she has a fucking boyfriend, which sucks because he turns out to be seems to be a proper dick. And I do like the connection both Jonathan and Jordan have, which is nice to see, because obviously it doesn't feel like this forced sibling connection. It just feels real, like, because obviously you in real life you'll have your two siblings, like you'll be bickering about your brother or sister or what have you. You'll be at each other, and in the show they was at each other, and I felt like that is kind of a good thing, because then that shows they had a good bond, connection with each other. It just seemed real. Superman phone booth Easter eggs. So Superman in the latest cartoon versions of Superman, he'd go in a phone booth, spin around, go really fast, get into any shoes, costume, and come out. That's what he did in the show. So that's an Easter egg to that. I thought I'd mention that. Jordan and Jonathan find Kal's space pod. So the space pod that Kal-El actually came down in from Krypton, crash landed and went into the field. Jordan and Jonathan both found it in the barn. Kal shows Jordan and Jonathan that he's Superman and what he does. You may have seen it in a previous thumbnail when I was reacting to a trailer, but he picked up the car, like he picked up the car and went like that, and then put it over him by flying up in the air. My shit right there. Who is the voice? So you do find who it is, and I will go dive into it, but obviously you see the character in the thumbnail. Jordan has powers and not Jonathan. Right, I'm being a dobby cunt. You know who I'm on about, but when I say, yeah, Jordan I think is the one with the anxiety, and Jonathan's the one with the thing. Yeah, Jordan's the one with the anxiety, Jonathan isn't. But Captain Luther, right, so let me get this straight. I've seen this everywhere, right? I do not think, right, so the voice at the end that was throughout the episode was said to be Captain Luther, and some idiots are thinking it's Lex Luthor, and I'm saying it isn't, for the reason being, it just does not make sense, for one, for it to be Lex Luthor, because they have had Lex Luthor be part of the Crisis crossover as the one of the people, I've forgotten the fucking things, and why would they make him a big character to then recast him as a black guy? It just don't make sense. Not that it's a bad thing, but it just don't make sense to me that they recast him to be look and feel different, a completely different character. So I watched a video on by Emergency Awesome to do with the episode after I watched it, and I agree with what he said. He thinks it's Alexander Luthor, which is I'm pretty sure Lex Luthor from like a near future, not Lex Luthor, like someone in the family line of Lex Luthor from the near future, and he studies Superman. He's studied Superman ever since he crash landed on Earth, pretty much, I think. And yeah, but let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below what you think of the episode, and the thing on the 300 subscribers special, the montage. I don't know what's happening with it at the minute, because it's genuinely hard to make, but I'll see what I can do. No promises at the minute, but subscribe or I'll shag you fucking and you weeb.